Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to hunt the yard and grounded, where, as you can see, we have the level 3 termite axe in hand. I've got it to level 5 right now, so I think that's actually as high as I can go without having the oven to do further upgrades with it. I just want to double check that. Yeah, I need the mighty globs for that. The antlion greatsword is also at level 5, so I think our focus is going to be working further up at the, just going to put those over. We're going to work further up into the upper yard and head back up that way and see what else we can come across. We did take down an oxhorn beetle last episode or so. So yeah, we have the black ox hammer I'd like to try getting. I think I've spotted where we can get pupil leather from, but there are also some other threats around there, so I'll need to mine those. And I'm not sure if I want crossbow or bow. Now that we have... I guess it does depend on the armor we use, because we also unlocked... we've got overbearing, not entirely sure what that'll do for us, but when it came to the antlion, the set that, or one of the things it seems to give that it doesn't actually, I don't know if it shows on any of the other parts. No, it weirdly doesn't for, like, crafting it, which I'm surprised at. Because, the thing we have in question is the, where is it? Quick draw. It's, okay, I guess because it's the gear set, that's why we get it. But that means our bow is ridiculously fast to draw back and shoot. So if I can get an even stronger bow, that just makes me think we'll be able to really unload a lot of... have a very high damage output for anything we want to go after. But we're going to start once more for the upper yardway and the higher yardway. I am also going to do a little bit of scouting, try to figure out where we should look at trying to set up a... Oh, hang on. I see one thing I gotta do. Bring that back down. Okay. So we're in order there and good. I want to scout out for where we might be making up our next base of sorts. Because I do think we are kind of getting to the stage where we will want something more lasting and set up there. But the only issues I have to figure out are where to connect... I guess it's more so how will the zipline run to reach it. Because I do think the zipline that I have set up is the best way of getting across places much more easily than just like trying to run on foot. But I think I'm also susceptible when I am on the zipline. If anything like attacks us or damages us, it might knock us off. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think we have to be mindful of that as something that could happen. And the problem is, with how the upper yard is, a lot of it encompasses over the pond here. So my thing is, perhaps I can get, like, a direct way here, and maybe the angle will help we go through that faster? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll have to plan and scout that out. For now, though, I haven't actually, I think, tested out the termite axe to see how strong it is compared to everything else we've got. Actually reminds me, too, I should check mutations. This is something I've been pretty bad with. I think we want... Okay, we don't need Hauling Hero anymore. We've got Meat Shield. We can take hits like a champ. Chopper might be the one we want to do, because that does help our axe attacks. So yeah, we'll swap that on. And I think Parry Master is good to have. I actually want to check. Does it say what it does for Parry Master? Extreme advantage when blocking attacks. So I'm not sure if that just means I have a greater parry shield or like a open window for it. And it seems we're all really going to have a test subject here. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty easy to take care of. It almost feels like, with how we had grounded having the Parry Master and the static charge, going more defense could actually be a very viable means of combat ahead. We're going to just see what else we can come across in the upper yard area. Try to keep ourselves more intact. I've got food and water, so we can hopefully regenerate health a little more easily with that. As well as I have smoothies and bandages, so we should be able to stay up in the upper yard areas quite a bit longer than we have been. We're just going to get up to... Oh, I think there's another ladybird larva somewhere. Yeah, here's the little palisade gate. Truth be told, I think for the next area, wherever we establish it, I'd like to make it more of like a fort for where we're set up. I also feel like maybe there's a way I can increase the speed of the charge attacks. It's like, it does feel like they are very slow, and I'm not sure what the full payoff of them is. But you know what? I'm going to set this as our respawn point since we'll be working up top there. And yeah, nothing else to analyze. I don't think anything I need to really go through for, like, new things to find, because I doubt it let me find, like, pupa or whatever. Oh, there is actually saying, like, termite chompers or parts or stuff like that. Now, I wonder if that... Okay, see, nothing is showing up, which makes me kind of think maybe it's not going to work since there's not anything just, like, lying on the ground. I can't use it to hone in on where the bugs could be. I'm just going to, though, top ourselves up with a bit of water, bit of food. And I also want to check, is there another shield I could look at making? Because that actually, the shield's been proving to be pretty helpful with, okay, only level 2, so we've got to find something else up here. And I actually think the big thing I want to look for might be another ox horn. But yeah, my thinking is, okay, the tower's straight there, and it actually looks like I don't see anything mosquito-wise from right here. So if I could set something up to go right over there, this might not be a bad spot just to, like, literally make this landing up. The only thing I'd have to probably look at is finding a lot of weed stem and such to build up the palisade walls first. Although, there is that up ahead. So let's... Alright, I've also got to be careful of the trenches of sort that run through here. Although, this might be a good time to... maybe that's what I'll start with more so for, like, this episode. Because there was the one milk molar I think we had seen last episode sitting on, like, a little shelf or a ledge. Okay, right. We don't want to go after the roly-poly. Oh. Okay, I want to be careful. Because there is a second one back there. These guys are pretty easy to deal with one-on-one, but... I don't want to get them to group up any more than, say, 1 or 2 at a time. Take all that, thank you. But yeah, there are a few weeds that I could take down and start building the palisade walls if I wanted to, but... Again, that might be something in my own time I'll work at, just because the busy work isn't always something you want to watch too much of in a series. But I think I do want to... Yeah, we'll grab some of the sturdy marble, just because as we are getting new equipment, we'll probably have to upgrade it as well, so we'll want the materials for that. Now, the roly-poly we want to leave until we get a better busting weapon. I am a little surprised when we were fighting the Oxhorn Beetle, how strong the Antlion Greatsword seemed to be, even with its damage type being, like, not a strong one against that. So we'll try and just look around some of the nooks and crannies that I might have bypassed our first go-around here. Because I was very adamant on wanting to find the termite pieces for this axe first. And I think... Okay, actually, yeah, I think I want to start with looking under the... Yeah, those, I think, are the pupa, and that's where I think I get the pupa leather from. Is just going to be careful, because we'll have to deal with, I believe, those, the ladybirds. There was one that seemed like it was stuck in the ground when we were first around here. But it looks... Okay, we'll start with... Yeah, you are weak to busting and fresh. I don't have anything really for that yet. Oh yeah, see, I think... It seems like the collision for these guys is pretty... pretty off from what you would expect it to be. Okay, yeah, they are hitting pretty hard. But this Antlion Greatsword really is shown to be very effective. Okay, so that is Ladybird shells and a head. So I'll have a few more things try bring back to scan. And again, I believe those are just pupa. I have to be careful because I'm pretty sure these are actually aggressive to us. I'm just going to grab the rest of our arrows just because we'll probably need them. And I think we have to shoot these down. Oh, okay, it's really good we grab the axe first. Because there's pupa. Oh, maybe these are going to be like the berry chunks we have to get. Okay, looks like they do just drop one pupa hide per. Yeah, that's my thinking of how maybe these operate. Is that we'll have to cure them kind of like we've done for berry leather. We'll grab what we can of them. Oh, there we go. Okay, that I think is a good enough place to start with. Inventory slots are already starting to get up a fair bit. The only thing... Yeah, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to see... The only place we found an oxhorn was over this direction, so... I think what we'll do is see if we can come across that milk molar. I guess drop down and see what could be, like, in through here. But I'm trying to remember where we spotted the milk molar from. It was on a little shelf. Almost like you can see those bits of quartz or something over there. Maybe we gotta try finding or looking for something like that. I swear I see like little metal glints now and then, but I'm not sure if that's... Okay, careful around the edges. I don't even have the dandelion tufts for this. Which is really dumb to be not have those in our little toolkit or inventory to help us out. Yeah, see, like, there's a bit of shards of something up there. A bit of clay there. Might have been back over this way a little more. I feel like maybe we were... Okay, here's something... Okay, probably another ladybird, or... Yeah, ladybird larva going to pop up and be angry with us. Oh, no. Okay, then what is this? Is this an actual... No, it is ladybird larva. It just must not have realized we were here. Okay, a little bit more from that. Yeah, right, there's the... Oh! You got stuck in a bad spot. I'm not going to do... Nope. there's a candy there. But I do feel like it was somewhere around here. Okay, I think... Yeah, we got over to the glove made from over there. That, I think, is more PVC pipe. And truth be told, for wanting to look down into there, I haven't really found a good way of getting back out of that area yet either. Because I think... Okay, I think this is what we had taken across. Oh, lint clump. Okay, we've got a new discovery of lint. I think there's been a few things that have called for lint rope, so... Maybe that... Oh, there it is. I'm guessing lint is going to act sort of like the new spider web. Although it might be kind of hard to come across. That's the only way I could really see finding lint is like finding cloth or stuff like... or glove or things like that. Okay, but you know what? I'm going to... try and figure out the best way down to there.
Don't even need to boil it.
Because again, I should have brought dandelion tufts with me to help me out, but... Yeah, that hurt a little bit. But we're well stocked on bandages, so let's just do that. Crack this sucker open. And I think... Okay, let me check. I've got 2 right now. Okay, I don't think I can check my mutation stuff here. I'll have to do it at like a crafting spot or base camp. But now we're down here. So I guess all we can really do is explore around, see what we can come across, and look for a way out as well. Now, I'm not sure if ox horns would be down here. The only reason I think is because the one we found was like going through kind of like pit or... I mean, I call it a ravine, but truth be told, it's basically just like... No, that's not good. I mean, granted, it's not all that worrisome because we are so well equipped now. Oh, and there is a... Oh, there's... Okay, there's the piece there. You know what? I think we're actually going to take it out, because there is the... the gold one in there to try getting. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm really liking the termite axe with how quickly it chopped that up. No. And actually, another pupa I can grab here. Okay, so... Is it going to be nice and quick as I can just grab that one and get out? Or is there going to be more to deal with? I don't really need the spider webs, although I guess stockpiling silk rope won't hurt. Oh, okay, looks like it'll be... nice in and out here. But I cannot climb up out of there, so at least we got that now. And that is just one? Yeah, just one. I'll have to try to find another one or two to probably look at putting them towards better upgrade. But it seems like there's quite a bit of pupa down here, and is that... Oh, a little bit of lint here too. Oh, and I think even salt clusters. Yeah, you know, I might as well. It's either, I guess, get them here or have to go in the sandbox into where the antlions really like to hang around for them. A bit of science way up there. Oh! That don't suppose I could, like, break off little bits of metal to use this, could I? No. It's just an old jack that's rusted a bit, but... Okay. Yeah, truth be told... Oh, hang on, that...
Mark that one off the
Dust
list.
mites. Well, that's a new find. Ow, a little bugger. Oh, inventory full. Shoot. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have the other thing of that. Just to free up the inventory slot. Dust mite, fuzz, and something else, but I... is there anything I can drop that I don't really need? Acid glands, I could probably... I'll get rid of the web fiber and the pebbles. So, now we've got dust mite, fuzz. Yeah, quite a bit tankier than the regular mites. God, yeah, I need to try to find our way out, just... Oh, actually, maybe up here's a good way out. Now that we have our pretty full inventory of new stuff to scan. Okay, probably just ladybird larva digging. Okay, so yeah, we want back to higher yard way. There's a little bit of a maze down in the ravines, but it's actually not too dangerous, which was my big worry, was that, like, if there were things like oxhorn beetles or something else down there. And actually, I think that's a burrweed. We've seen one of them in the lower yard, but we need the tier 3 to cut it, so that might be something that's worth it after we scan and get the inventory a little emptied out. To possibly look at chopping. For now, we'll just keep exploring and see what all we can come across. Because it really does feel like the curve to go from tier 2 to tier 3 was a lot more gradual than the other way for, like, how ground has been progression-wise. It felt like it really tried to ease you in, or, well, not tried to ease you into it, but there's a much more firm step up from level 1 stuff to level 2. And it almost gave you, like, again, the rotten bee equipment in the anthill to try to give you a little bit more of an edge for that gap to meet. Okay, we'll start with the pupa hide. Yeah, that just gives us pupa leather. I mean, probably could figure that on our own. We'll go for the lint. Lint rope. And we'll do the ladybird shell. A shield. Okay, looks like we might actually have something to go for. So what do I need for that shield? A lot of shells, but that's about all. Truth be told, I don't have a storage spot here, which would be something good. Again, it really will pay off to make up a proper base and something up there. But we'll head back to start dropping some of this stuff off. And just begin letting a few things process.
That roly-poly's a lonely rolling bug.
No, hi, roly-poly. But yeah, we'll just get over to the upper yardway, then head back down to West Rest. This week is all about going to be exploring and figuring out what resources are all available in the upper yard. So I do check our data for up there. Yeah, we started to fill in a fair bit, but there's a lot of spots and gaps still to go through. And truth be told, I think I've missed, actually, like, peeping the spiderlings to have them in our encyclopedia or bestiary there, too. Or you know what? Actually, I'm going to take this all back just because, again, when it comes to the pupa leather and the lint rope, those are probably going to, for max efficiency, I think I'll want to have them going through like on a spinning wheel if it is like spider web and berry leather. So if they're going to have to process, I'll probably want to make sure they're processing while we're busy with other stuff. This also does give me a chance just to come back, restock on... Yep, just pass by Sleeping Bee. No, probably a larva or something going to pop out of the ground. Oh, no, actually they're going to leave me be. Yeah, so back to West Rest, and we can start getting this all in order.
Hey, Fid.
One thing I am kind of liking about the step to, like, Tier 3 stuff as well is it feels like the entire map in the Upper Yards encompass to Tier 3 stuff. So it's like, you know, okay, you're not kind of out of your depths or element going into a certain area like how you were in the regular yard. Like, you kind of have a little bit of a starting area around here for Tier 1's fine, but if you are going into areas like here or over here and such, you'll feel more extreme of... They're more set up for Tier 2. Alright, so I think what I want is... Okay, I will take all that. Yeah, so that does go through like that. And, oh, actually, I don't know if I have a drying rack. Oh, I do up here. There we go. Those are in order there. And we'll hot deposit over what we can in certain spots. Sort that, sort that. Not even sure where I got the acorn bits from. And I don't suppose I have anything I can cook, can I? Almost. If I had one more acorn bit, I could have. And here... Oh, actually... yeah, that... Actually, you know what? I'll take the antlion parts out and throw them over here, since I think this is like our Tier 3 basket. That there. And take that and that out. And throw those in here. So all Tier 3 valuable stuff we'll have right here by the workbench. I don't have anything else I can cook right now. And I just want to take a quick check. Heals. I want to see if there's something like sizzle protection here I could make up, but... Doesn't look like it. I'm not sure if there will be a recipe somewhere that'll give me that so I can more easily like try getting the other charcoal chunks or not. Might even be, maybe I have to unlock a recipe somewhere too. That's fine to go what it will. Yeah, I'll set that as the respawn point because we're here mode. I might actually just go to sleep and see if we get another dream for like further story progression. Because I don't think there's all that much we have to do around here, so like, let's go get a little bit of sleep and see what happens. Nope.
Dr. Schmechter, these...
Director.
Director Schmechter. These specimens are the breakthrough we've been looking for, just like you predicted. We're close to eliminating the raising problem. Our team was up all night recalibrating the spacer.
I see. Of course, my hypothesis was correct. I hope all of you remember this moment the next time you question my methods. Now then, what progress has been made on covalent space expansion? How did Dr. Wendell Tully, a lifetime failure, best the brightest minds at Ominent?
Yes, sir. We're still working on that formula. I know it's been months, but the Embiggen process is far more complicated and dangerous than we predicted.
Ugh. Too bad for you, little ones. Prepare the specimens for termination.
Okay, a little more of an idea of who's running the show there.
Vision, and another piece of the puzzle falls into place. This director Schmechter was the person experimenting on me. But why? The scientists mentioned something called raisoning. Could this be connected to Dr. Tully?
I mean, we know it's already connected to him. We've found all the signs that mention how this has gone in that, but... Okay, let's see. Actually, I'll probably want to take those to research, so that'll be fine. We do have to get a little bit more food and water, because sleeping does completely drain all that on us.
Nice and clean.
There we go. Get that one, and try to get this one. And I don't know if I have any aphids around just for a quick thing to heat up. Or cook for ourselves. I'm trying to think of where the closest field station even is. It might actually... Yeah, it might be the case we might actually just want to go back up to the sandbox and back up over. I mean, I could take that one up, but then we have to do the full loop around to reach it again. So you know what? Let's take this sucker up. Oh. I will in just a moment. Apparently we didn't quite clear out the one weed that would have gotten our way, so let's just handle that right now. One thing I also really like about ground is... Oh, actually, I better clear that one too. I like how you have, like, a permanent way of, if you really want to remove something from growing back, you kind of get left with, like, this little stem or trunk. If you clear it, it'll permanently be gone, but you could also just leave that and it will regenerate. So that way you do have, like, more, steady resources always coming back. But if they are going to be a nuisance or in the way, you can clear it out. So yeah, now we should be fully clear to get up here. There's that one, and now we take this one up. Ooh. Why? Oh, there we go. I guess I just wasn't close enough to get to activate. But the reason I'm taking this way is that way we avoid having to deal with all the bees that are, again, just swarming around the table. I guess at night they're more calm, so... Oh, I guess the Billy Hog regenerated back. I guess if I want... Oh, and I do see... Oh, I forgot to pick up more dandelion tufts, though, but we might be able to get that as another... milk molar. Okay, no recipes for that, but at least it's scanned now. As for the pupil leather... basketball. And that was it. Oh, we at least got up to level 13. And we already knew everything that was going to give us. Okay. As for the terminal... Alright, cookbook, sandbox, might as well grab that. Oh, that's what I do need. Sizzle protection right there. Anything else we want? Buff lungs, daredevil, battle chips, waft emitter. Maybe we'll go for feather roof and lures. And checking here, so I could do... I could get more max health, or I could try saving up for another mutation, which I think will actually be the better route to take, because the mutations are very powerful, as we've seen. And the milk molar, I need 2 or 3, so yeah, just pretty good to save those. But I think what I'll actually do is head back down and see about possibly being able to make ourselves that bit of sizzle protection from that one meal, and that might let us be able to access and get some more of the charcoal chunks we need for the oven. Yeah, we can... Actually, we can do a couple. We'll start with just the one, just to save a bit of what we can. And focus on that as perhaps the first goal of next episode. Because time has just zipped right by. We're already basically at the point where we'll have things done. So you know what? We'll actually end things right here for today with that plan in mind. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Hunt the Yard and Grounded. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.